Hello everybody, welcome back to Matt Reacts, a channel where we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. And over the past, I would say, month, 2 months? 2 months, let's just be on the safe side. I have listened to a couple of the Darkness songs. We did I Hate Myself and Walking Through Fire. And both had a sort of I would always consider the Darkness to be a little bit of a pastiche of 80s rock music. But the two singles so far that I've just mentioned from this album have been a little bit more in the sort of, I would say, late 60s sound, the late 60s sound more than the 80s sound, which has been interesting for me. So I've really enjoyed them. I thought they were really good songs. I Hate Myself especially, really enjoyed. That's really crazy out of context. I Hate Myself especially. The song I Hate Myself especially, although I like both, that one was my favourite of the two. So the album Dreams on Toast is out today, and I considered doing a reaction to the whole album, but I don't really have time to do it today. I might just listen to the album in my own time, but I did want to react to another song, because whole album reactions take quite a while to edit together, and I'm still at the point that I'm recording this video. I'm still working on editing together my Lady Gaga Mayhem reaction. This is a wrong video to be plugging that on, but that'll be soon. I'm about halfway through editing it, so I'm hoping to have that out probably a little bit after this video comes out, maybe a little bit before. Go and check my channel, see if you can find it, and listen to it if you like. There's actually some songs on there that people who like rock music might like. That's all I'll say on this video. But let's take a look at this song from Dreams on Toast, which is called Mortal Dread. I'll put the auto-generated lyrics on, but we know what they're like. They're going to be terrible. And let's see what this song's got for us. Can I just point out that it really makes me quite sad that the plane and the banner it's pulling with the album title didn't go behind the logo. That seems to suggest the Darkness logo is a lot higher up than planes fly, which doesn't feel very realistic to me. Maybe that's just me.
I wake up with no purpose, no lays on dead. I wake up and the world is changing. I don't feel any different yet.
It's very interesting. This is a song so far about getting old. It's about waking up in the middle of the night when the sun's not long gone down and already needing to go to the loo. It's about waking up and feeling like you've got no purpose. It's about the world changing around you even though you're not changing. I really feel that. I'm a little bit younger than Justin, but I'm already starting to feel some of this. Yeah, let's see what the chorus is like. Yeah, I suppose this is kind of somewhere between the 60s and the 80s sound, but by that I don't mean in terms of time period. It doesn't sound like the 70s just because it's between the 60s and the 80s. That's not what I mean. It sounds like it's treading that audio line between what you would consider the stereotypical 80s rock song and what you would consider the stereotypical sort of late 60s rock song, I think. I'm quite enjoying it. it's kind of like a bridge between the sound I knew them for and the sound that this album so far seems to be going for. It's quite good.
Neither here nor there. We wake up, drift into each other, coming up for air. We wake up, and every breath is precious, pulling each
Every-
other down.
Because you don't know how many more you got left, I suppose.
Each other, we wake up and then we drown. Mortal dread. Until death comes, mortal dread grows. Mortal dread. Until death comes, mortal dread grows. Yeah.
Until death comes mortal dread.
I wake up and I just don't get it. Shedding invisible tear. I wake up till that grin is better as a younger man I used to be.
Well, I like what he's doing with his voice in this bit.
Until death comes, mortal dread comes, mortal dread. Until death comes, mortal dread comes, yeah.
Ooh. This got all peppy all of a sudden, despite being really sort of.
Mortal dread. Until death comes, mortal dread grows. Mortal dread.
The refrain really reminds me of the songs, but I can't place it. Nice note, nice bend.
Mortal dread. Until death comes, mortal dread grows. Yeah.
I'm sure there's been plenty of songs that have gone da da da. It's a very obvious melody. It's a very simple melody, but it's I can't remember the song that it reminds me of. It doesn't matter. It'll come to me. That is another sign of getting older, ladies and gentlemen. When you can't remember anything you want to talk about. It happens to me all the time. Yeah, I thought that was a really good song. I would probably say that is still behind I Hate Myself in terms of songs that I've heard from this album, but I would probably say it's a strong second. That's not to say Walking Through Fire wasn't good either, but all three have been very solid rock songs. Like I say, this one, I mean, all three have felt like they're from a similar time period, but I feel like this one was a little bit more of a bridge from their 80s sounds and this album's sound, while still retaining a lot of that 60s sound. Really, really, really good. They're obviously just really talented musicians who really love what they do. They love to inject a bit of comedy. I love a bit of comedy in songs as long as it's done tastefully. And that sometimes, I don't always like. I love the Bad Touch, obviously, but I don't always love everything that the Bloodhound Gang do because the comedy sometimes outweighs the song. Whereas I feel like bands like The Darkness and Bowling for Soup, they balance the comedy and the song really well. Sometimes it leans a little bit more comedy. Most of the time it leans more towards the song. And that's the way I would prefer it. As long as it's a really good song, a little bit of comedy is absolutely fine. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I've got to say on the matter for this song. I'll definitely be listening to the album. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to cover any more on the channel, but I'll definitely be listening in the very near future, even if it's in my own time. But thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.